Darren McGrady said he was left laughing out loud at suggestions the monarch could speak to her husband after he was pictured driving without a seatbelt just 48 hours after the crash he was involved in left two women in hospital.
The culinary whiz who served as personal chef to the royal couple for 11 years insisted the monarch's words of wisdom would fall on deaf ears, as the Duke of Edinburgh has a mind of his own and will not be told what he can and cannot do.
Mr. McGrady tweeted, laughing out loud at newspaper comments, that the Queen should stop Prince Philip driving on his own, and even more at comments saying Buckingham Palace should step in.
Prince Philip crash debris auctioned on eBay, and bids are at £66k. The Queen rides in car without seatbelt days after Philip car crash. The Duke will do what he wants, when he wants.
Always has, always will. The father of three, who relocated to Dallas, Texas, after his stints at Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace, caused a stir on social media with his comments.
One person responded, "I would do what I want to. But sometimes I have to obey the law."
Like wear a seatbelt in my car. The Duke, 97, was pulled from the wreckage of his Land Rover, which flipped onto its side after colliding with a Kia carrying two women and a 9-month-old baby.
Both women, one of whom broke her wrist, required hospital treatment after the accident near the Queen's Sandringham estate in Norfolk on Thursday afternoon.
The baby did not suffer any injuries. Philip, who was left uninjured, told retired NHS worker Victoria Warren, "I'm such a fool," after she stopped at the scene to help, according to The Sun.
The Queen's husband was also overheard telling police he had been dazzled by the sun.
Although he passed a police eyesight test on Saturday, people have taken to social media users to voice their anger over seeing the royal back behind the wheel.
Norfolk police have since spoken to the prince after the photos emerged. Prince Charles worried after Prince Philip Sandringham crashed. Royal rebel, how Prince William broke 150 years of tradition. Oh, person said, "How disgraceful is that? Okay, when other people's lives are not at stake."
But here we are talking about a 97-year-old man with a deadly weapon in his hands. He should not be driving, and he has to be told.
"I'll tell him, if everyone else is scared to." When one Twitter user pointed out that any other driver caught driving without a seatbelt 2 days after a crash would be in serious trouble, adding, "No one is above the law," Mr. McGrady fired back, "The Queen is."
Just saying. After training at the Savoy Hotel in London, the chef landed a job in the kitchens of Buckingham Palace in 1982.
After more than a decade serving as personal chef to the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, cooking for them and their guests daily, he moved to Kensington Palace to cook for Princess Diana, Prince William and Prince Harry for 4 years.
He previously said the 92-year-old monarch and her husband could not be more different when it comes to mealtimes.
He told The Telegraph, "The Queen is not a foodie. She eats to live, unlike Prince Philip, who loves to eat and will stand and talk food all day."